Our second question is, should I pay my subscription fee with a credit card or out of my brokerage account? At iFlip, we offer both options. What's the difference? Lee, take it away.
Yeah. Well, to say the similarities, the price is the same. So no differences there. If you're on the light plan, you're still paying the same rate regardless. But this is an important question because oftentimes people are used to just taking the fees out of their account. Think traditional investments, a lot of times, and we won't even get to the whole fee conversation, but they might charge you say 1%, and that just gets taken out of your account, whether it's each month, each quarter, or each year. But the problem with that way, though, is that you're taking money, and it might seem obvious, you're taking money out of your investment account to pay someone else's fees. So, and again, not that our fees are a lot by any means, but it does add up to basically you or the result, I guess, is you having less buying power than you quite frankly could if you paid it on a debit or a credit card. So we like to not what we call de-lever the asset. We want you to pay the fees on a card, even though we have to pay card processing fees and that sort of stuff. It is in your best interest to do it on the card. And that's why if I were to choose for someone, I would say credit or debit card. Even though, again, because of all the things I've already said, it's not necessarily advantageous for us, but it is for you guys. And again, we want to keep your best interest in mind. So that'd be my take.
I remember when Randy and I were first talking about iFlip back in the day, 5-6 years ago, just in its inception. I was like, this is really cool because you're not eating away at the buying power of your investment, of the thing that you're trying to grow. You're paying some out of a credit card, which has, first of all, it's like you're borrowing money, right? Because credit is actually, credit cards are actually a loan, right? And you're paying with someone else's money. That's pretty cool. But it also can be a business expense if you know what you're doing. Now, I'm not a tax professional, so I'm not going to get too deep into that. But again, in 2 weeks, you're going to have Scott Arden here, and he can get into that in vastly more detail. Now, some people want to forego the credit card option, and they're like, I don't care about the tax benefit, right? It's like $70 or $147 or whatever it may be. I don't really care about that. It's okay. I want an invisible, even though it eats into my investing power and my buying power, I want an invisible fee experience, because that's what the traditional investing model has kind of conditioned us to think is normal. So we allow that, but I think all of us, on the iFlip staff, on the internal team, we've done the math, and it does add up over time. And we all opt for we can't recommend anything, but we would all choose credit cards over the direct debit out of your brokerage account 100%. I don't know a single person on the team that would choose the other. Okay. So it's not advice or anything. You do what you want to do, and you choose what you want, except that, the math kind of speaks for itself.
I mean, you were there with me in Vegas. Just in my presentation, I talked about, and it's not a direct correlation, but like Aaron said, when we've been conditioned to believe a certain thing, even the 1%, the 0.5% that are just automatically taken out of your account, they add up. What basically the study I found said is that a 1% fee taken out of your account every single year over 30 years is going to decrease the size of your account by 25%. So just one little, I guess, tidbit there that, even though it sounds like nothing, definitely adds up. So, which would be even more important in some form of like IRA account, where that's a long-term account. Who would like to have 25% less in their account when they're about to retire? Probably no one.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, I didn't even know that figure. But now that you said it, yes, I remember you saying that. Yeah, it adds up, and you don't want we're all about not compounding losses, right? That's the whole point of the AI, is to go into cash and not lose, is because your losses compound as much as your gains. And losing in this game is actually stronger than winning. We talk about that all the time. Kelly emphasizes that all the time. Now, fees are a form of a loss, kind of, because it's money going down. It's tiny, it's small, but it is technically a loss, a really, really small loss out of your account. It goes to someone else. So you want to make sure that that doesn't happen in your account. Although if you do it with iFlip, because we're a flat fee structured program, it won't compound like it would with any of the AUM management fee platforms out there.